Hello everybody, here we are again with another episode of Classic Cars and Guitars. Today we have Craig and Sheryl from Rat Rod Relics. Where exactly you guys located at?
Saginaw, Michigan.
Saginaw, Michigan. This is a husband and wife team. Like Randy said, the only husband and wife team that I've even heard of too myself that actually builds cars as a business. So I got to hand it out to you guys on that. That's pretty damn awesome. I mean, we got a father-daughter team here.
Yeah.
But,
That's awesome too.
So that is really cool. But so how did this all get started?
Well, one of the vehicles you'll see later is actually the one that started it all, basically for us. We bought it a month after we got married as a wedding gift to each other, and created a rat rod out of it. He builds rat rods, custom rat rods, basically. We both just really like working on cars. I grew up in a street routing family. I was born into a street routing family. My dad is 84, going on 85, and still does his own work on his cars. And
Nice.
And
awesome.
Yeah.
Are you guys close together? Like,
no, they now live in Traverse City, but
okay.
but I definitely my daddy's girl.
He's got an awesome Model T that he street routed the year that she was born.
Yeah.
He's had it since then.
Now, did you grow up in a family like that too?
I did not, unfortunately, but my parents helped me purchase my first car, and that's what got me started.
So she taught you?
Pretty much.
How long you guys been doing it?
Oh, geez. Well, we've always worked on cars ever since we've been together. We were married in '94.
Okay.
So
when did the business start then? When it's like, hey, let's make this a business.
Officially 2005, but we were doing it previous to that.
Got it.
So 21 years.
So how many cars do you guys build on average a year for people?
4.
4?
Yeah. 1 every 3 months.
Do they like bring you the shell and all that, or are you guys just supplying the car and everything, or
both?
Both.
We do have customers that bring their vehicle in. We do what they want on it, but typically we'll purchase a vehicle, get a good deal on it. Somebody gives us a really good deal on it, and we'll continue to get it back on the road.
So you guys build your own engines? You do all the chassis work? You do everything?
I do not engine build currently. I want to get back into that, but yes, we do chassis and body work.
If you ever need a hand, let us know.
Okay, definitely will.
Cook's Classics right there, Bill Cook. He's the guy.
I'm looking for a small block and a power glide right now.
I might have something outside.
Okay, we'll talk later.
And when you say you started in 2025, but I remember seeing your shop vehicle at Frankenmuth and all. I mean, that's when I first got your name embedded in my head.
Yeah, no, the business technically took off in 2005.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he retired from a 30-year career in 21?
Yes. Yeah.
And then I retired the year after in 22, and we became full-time, both of us.
Well, if it's not getting too personal, what did you do before this? On both ends here. You say retired from.
I was UPS Freight. I was a service center manager.
Oh, wow.
Saginaw, so I worked 30 years in the transportation industry.
And what was yours, Sheryl?
I actually worked for a pond supply store.
Oh my gosh!
For quite a few years.
When 2020 came around, and this is kind of sidetracking here. 2020 came around. We were trying to do some outdoor events. I worked with a lighting company, an entertainment lighting company, and I was reaching out to the pond companies because I was wanting to do like they do at Disney down in Florida, a water show to where the water's shooting up and do lights on it and all that. But nobody was biting on that. It's 2020, But anyway, that's a little sidetrack. Sorry, I got off track there.
So what is your? So you guys do it all in house? I mean, what do you got? Like a shop at your house? Is that what you do?
Yes. Yeah, we've got a pole barn out back, and then we got a 4-car garage up front.
So you like have all the fab equipment, all that stuff?
Yes. Feed roller.
I'd have to come check that. I mean, that'd be probably a good place to do a show from.
It would be.
Because that's what we're getting into
awesome.
now too. So I would love to see that. But what is your? I mean, obviously the rat rods. Do you guys paint and all that stuff too, or do you?
We'll on occasion do some like patina style paint.
I've always been curious about that. I've been asked to build a rat rod, and so far I just haven't had it in me to do one. I don't know. I think it's got to be your thing.
It's
definitely his thing.
Yeah.
And it's just you two, correct? There's not. You don't have somebody come in. It's like, hey, I'll give you a hand.
No.
Now, if you have a client or a customer, do they say, hey, they want to be hands-on, or is it off limits and just tell us what you want done?
We've had actually people request that if they could actually assist.
Yeah.
And we do not do that.
Yeah. Well, the guy just walked in the door, asked if you could help with this pickup truck, and I said, I can't have you back here working.
Yeah.
Insurance.
Slow my guys down. Well, I could learn a lot from you guys. I'm like, well, I'm sure you could, but you're going to cost me a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And just jumping back to retirement, and that you mentioned that when we were off camera there, that you're a veteran. So thank you for your service in that.
Appreciate it.
But
Thank you.
what service were you in, or what branch were you in?
I was in the Army from 1988 to 1992.
Wow,
Overseas.
Got it.
Germany.
wow,
Mhm.
that's pretty wild.
That's probably some stories in its own.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like when a person comes up to you, is there like something you deny doing, or is there what's like the craziest thing someone's asked you to build?
She does all
Wow.
the important stuff. Dealing with customers, I just turn the wrenches. So
Oh, okay.
Um,
I'm sure with that kind of build, I'm sure you've seen some pretty like what?
Yeah, we have a lot of people who request certain things, and with our business model, we kind of like to have him have creative control, just because it's his vision that he likes to execute in the long run.
she's very good at leading them down the path.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. So he can do this, but he probably shouldn't do this, and and we always try to keep safety first. Always in the forethought of our minds. You don't
That's
want
awesome.
anybody going out there and getting into an accident or anything happening.
Well, I've seen some at car shows, and I can't remember this one. I don't know what it was, but it's pretty crazy. And the guy was pretty much sitting on a wood floor, and he had like this backrest. I'm thinking, why the hell would you want to drive that? I couldn't imagine even driving it. And then it was like chopped, and it was pretty. I mean, it was pretty sick looking car, but I thought I wouldn't even want it. I wouldn't even want to bar hop in that.
But but that's a really good point, bringing up the safety factor, because there are a lot of home builds, and they don't put that. It's like, man, I can't afford those wildwood brakes, and then I'm just going to use what I got, and but to put that first, and that way when you're giving it to the customer, they're like, hey, you got to drive it, because hitting that gas pedal and going, that's not a problem. It's those stopping. That's I always say, stopping and steering. That's
Yeah.
the two
Pretty
things.
important.
Yeah.
Like building a car like that, how does that work with like as far as I know safety is an issue, but like what if they get? I mean, is there like certain guidelines as a builder for liability that you got to follow? Is there like a build spec like deal? You know what I'm saying? For
It depends on.
does it gotta
on
have
the
glass? Does it
vehicle.
gotta have?
Yeah, I mean, you still have to follow all the basic safety and all the guidelines. But you always have to remember that we try to title everything as the year of the vehicle.
I was just going to ask that. Yeah.
And so you've got those restrictions or no restrictions. So if you didn't have to have safety belts, you don't have to have them, because of the year of the vehicle. We always try to incorporate every safety aspect that we can, such as safety belts.
We try to run LEDs, tail lights and headlights on every vehicle.
More dependable.
Just to make
Yes.
sure they're
Yeah.
visible,
Yeah.
nice and bright.
Have you ever had an issue where someone came after you after they got in a wreck or someone got plowed or something? And,
No.
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 Just
Like
piece of
what's
wood.
what's the liability on that? Like I'm just. That's why I've never really wanted to touch one myself, because I have been asked to do them here, and I'm like, it's really not my cup of tea. Like I said, and
Well,
like
you probably
from a
have
liability thing, like I mean, like I say, that guy I saw with the wooden seat, like I mean, he literally was sitting on a cushion, and he had wooden like 2x4 backrest, and it was a cool car. But I just thought, man,
probably a home
I couldn't
build.
imagine getting hit in that car.
But you guys probably have waivers that once client signs off, it's like, this is your car now.
Mhm.
It's
So you do have like a liability. They got to sign a waiver. Yes, that's smart for sure.
Go through every part of the car so they understand it, how it works,
Yeah.
and then
What's your most common engine in that you use?
small block Chevy,
Small block Chevy.
carbureted.
Have you done diesel yet?
I have not. I
Not yet.
I worked on a lot of diesel stuff in the service, and I loved it, but no.
We should do like a 4BT or something in one. We could work
That would-
together and build one.
That
I
would
was
be
just-
pretty awesome. We'd have to buy stock and tires probably, but
I was just at a shop in north of Imlay City, and the guy they have this unique build in that, but he's got a major diesel in it, Cummins in it, and it's wild. It's a radical rat rod, but it's pretty wild.
I've
He's
seen
got a
that one.
diesel.
I don't know what that show was on TV. That guy out west that builds them ones with them diesel engines
Oh yeah.
with the big turbos.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
so
I can help you with the motor.
you've
Oh,
built a
boy.
lot of different things,
Mhm.
because I've seen many of your rides in that. What is your most unique build? Or most unique and most difficult? Two separate, things. Answer one, answer
you
the
going
other.
first or am I?
Go ahead.
We'll go with most unique and my one of my favorites. You know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
I built a 28 Model A pickup and did it in a military theme. You
Oh.
probably remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You had that one
Put
of my
deuce and a
shows.
half tires on it,
Oh, nice.
wire wheels,
Yeah,
had a 400 Chevy tunnel ram, dual quad.
it was awesome.
Yeah, it was a neat.
Yeah, the
little-
tires and that too.
Oh, you built that for a customer?
Built it for me, but I did end up.
Selling
I
it.
did
Yep,
sell it. I
you did
cried a
sell
little,
it.
but I did sell it. What?
But the gentleman that bought it absolutely loves it, put his own twist on everything, and just drives it everywhere.
Super
so,
cool guy. Couldn't have went to a better person.
Yeah,
Nice.
It was
Yeah.
it was perfect for him.
Is it
So-
around here?
As you say, in the area.
Thumb.
it's in the thumb area.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
Because I'm going to try to do a military theme out in Port Huron, and I do have a couple military vehicles. I have a half track coming out, and that the grandparent owns it, and he's going to drive it there. But it'd be great to have something like that out there too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, what's the most difficult build, or most, I want to get this out of the shop?
I know what you're gonna say.
You do. It was one of those. The guy was so nice
Yeah.
and really wanted a lot of work done on this vehicle. He wanted to get it back on the road. It was a '69 Mustang.
Oh.
Is that the one you thought of? I was going to say.
No, actually, it wasn't. So that's good.
Wow, and I'm surprised '69 Mustang isn't really a
Yeah.
rat rod.
It's,
No,
per se.
it's not.
And
It's
I wasn't going to do it, but he persisted, and he was so nice.
Yes.
And
He was. Yeah.
all new floors, new torque boxes.
Oh boy.
New
cowl,
trunk
new-
pan, everything.
Everything.
Rotted that?
No.
No, we did some
restoration.
restoration type work on
no,
it.
and it took me, how long did it take me? Not quite a year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right around a year. Yeah.
It did every ground up, everything for him.
It was
All,
usually rotted in the back.
all new. Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
All new frame rails. I mean,
Yeah.
everything was brand new.
Mhm.
And he was very pleased with it, which made me very happy. But
Yeah.
I would
Probably
not
glad
take-
to get rid of it though. Not get rid of it, but
I needed an open
pass
bay.
it on.
He was
I was
he
ready
was
for an
ready
open
for it
bay.
to move on because he
Yeah.
had other stuff he wanted to work on.
Yep. So what were you going to say, Cheryl? What's
I'm
most
not
difficult?
gonna say.
Oh, okay. They might watch it.
Maybe I blocked that one out, and that's why I didn't think of it.
Got it.
For me, it's this bus.
So how do people get a hold of you? If it's like, man, you know what? I want to get something built for this summer. I don't know about this summer, but how would they get a hold of you to, and what is your workload right now? Do you have things in line already, or
We
we're
do.
2 years out.
2
We are
years
2 years
out?
And
Wow.
we're actually just this year. We're gonna go back to our roots of the business. We're
Okay.
gonna go back to him building what he wants to build on the every 3 months, 4 in a year. Instead of taking in customer cars for custom
Oh,
work,
okay. Yeah.
we're going to go back to our roots and go back to what because we feel like he's able to produce these a little bit easier when he can just
It's his
do what
own
he
vision.
wants to do.
Yeah.
and
Oh, totally
then-
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that way you can build it, sell it,
Yeah,
type
we're
Yeah.
trying
thing.
to keep the costs down, get the younger people into it as well. So
That's a key thing. We've talked about that, about getting those kids involved in that. That's a
Yeah.
key thing.
Yeah.
Doing kids awards and things like that.
Mhm.
Which Bill's at Cook's Classics. Here, there's going to be a monthly show starting May 20th.
Mhm.
Is the first one, and it's just come out here, hang out, but probably have a kids award.
Hey, you're
maybe
more than
something
welcome
like
to
that.
come out.
appreciate
Bring
it.
a couple cars, even advertise. We don't care.
Yeah, put for sale signs in
We're
or
not a
whatever.
community.
That's awesome.
It's no
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
We're gonna barbecue and stuff, and it's not gonna be a trophy thing. Like I was on the rail last night. To us, me, it's just gonna be church.
Hot
Just
Rod
talking
Church.
Cars.
Yeah.
So
Very nice.
that'll be about it. But that is starting next month.
Yeah, May 20th,
Nice. Yeah.
5 to 8.
This segment of Classic Cars and Guitars is brought to you by Kim at Cozy Cut Salon and Sports Freak. Men's, women's, and children's cuts and color services. In the business for over 25 years, Kim is in a new salon and accepting new clients. Everything from cuts and color to perms. Call her at 810-624-5866 or find her on Facebook.
So you mentioned you're 2 years out with builds. That's pretty impressive. For one, it just does show your credibility for people trusting in you and saying, "Hey, I want something done." But what are the projects you got going right now, or project? Then what's taking up the 2 year
So go
thing
ahead
here?
with the projects you're working
That's a
on.
great question. Usually I don't divulge what we're
No,
working
he
on
doesn't.
Well, I've seen some photos on
until it's
Facebook,
near done.
and I know you got a Facebook page that you've shared a couple
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah.
We just finished up a 28 Chevy. I believe
Okay.
it was called a National. It's a 4-door with suicide doors
Yeah.
Okay.
for a customer up in Traverse City. Beautiful car.
Mhm.
We finished up our end of it, and then he's going to put the powertrain and everything in. He's very handy himself.
Mhm. Mhm.
So we just finished that up. Now I'm working on a 53 Chevy 2-door sedan. I don't know if anybody knows what that even looks like.
Oh yeah, I definitely
Panel
do.
delivery. you know.
Justin Carlton's got one all custom out.
We built one here.
From
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. It's a rat. It's
Oh,
This,
yeah.
this one isn't a
That's
rat.
Rat
This
Rod
is-
Relics.
we
this
did
is
it there.
It's about.
Definitely a rat.
It's definitely a rat. So that just made it into the shop. Haven't advertised anything on it. Haven't put anything
Okay.
on Facebook or Instagram or any of that stuff.
Yeah, we old school with the push button leather and everything, the whole inside, everything.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is definitely a rat.
We did the dash doors, everything. I
So-
can show you some pictures after the show of it.
Please.
So you were mentioning that you got 2 years out, but you want to get it back to the roots. So is the plan in 2 years get it back to the roots, or is it going to kind of gradually get into that, start doing a build, and then still do a customer and kind of work it together?
Well, right now, he actually already went back to his roots of
Okay.
starting. So that's one of the first ones that he's going to do on the schedule of him working on them.
Got it.
He always likes to keep 3 projects going at a time.
Yeah, you get bored at one. It's like
Yeah.
get
Attention
burned out.
span's
and-
not very,
yeah, well,
not very long.
it's probably the frustration factor too. It's
Well,
like,
yeah,
just what is the fit?
Definitely a
Waiting on
combination.
parts for one, you
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
on the other one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bill
Yeah.
experiences that.
Yeah.
But with your builds, again, I've seen many of them in that. We were at Chrome and Ice when you won the Best Patina Award there, and that was awesome. And that was, what that'd be 2021, 20? No, wasn't 2020.
22, 23, I can't remember
Got it.
for sure. Something like that,
But
yeah.
you've progressed in that, and you've gotten a few other awards. But the key one that I know of recently, which is awesome because I was down at Autorama, was you got the Barry Maguire celebrity pick down in the basement at the Autorama Extreme.
What'd you win that for?
Yeah.
That must have been pretty prestigious.
We looked at each other when we got caught. I'm like,
We did not
What?
believe it at all. 'cause
Was
we
that
had
just
rat
for like a
rod.
rat rod or?
No, he actually picked it because he would like to take it back to, what is it, Long Beach?
Yeah, something like. But I know
It's in
in
California.
his
Yeah,
speech he said it
yeah.
is something I'd like to take back to
Yeah,
California
he-
and
he-
drive around.
He would
Yeah,
love
I
to
would-
cruise it on
yeah.
the coast of California. And it's just a all rust patina. It's a 28 Model A that we have for sale currently. And it's nothing you would think Barry Maguire would ever
He
even
didn't buy
look
it?
at. No. But he
It
said
didn't
he
need
was
polish. I know that.
interested.
It definitely didn't need polish. But out of all the vehicles down there, that I get, Barry Maguire.
Yeah, that
Maguire sponsors
shocked
that.
us.
It's like that. That's really prestigious. But it goes to show your credibility again.
It was
your
an
builds
honor.
and that.
It
Yeah.
it was,
definitely
it was
an
pretty
honor.
awesome.
And he's a really nice guy to talk
Oh,
to. He
he's
came over
absolutely-
after and took selfies and everything
Yep.
with us, and very nice.
I've talked to him
gentleman.
down there, and he takes time. He's
Yes.
not ego tripping or anything. He's
Yes.
a really, really good guy in that.
Mhm.
But that's awesome that because I know when I was down there, you guys came up. It's like, hey, you showed me the work. Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
it
very
was
Definitely
neat.
was.
Unexpected.
Yes.
That's like my buddy. He builds goofy stuff, and he ran into Richard Rawlings at a I forgot what it was. It was some kind of show or something. And Richard Rawlings was actually talking about him because he saw him on a page from Jeff Foxworthy, like the
Oh,
the rednecks and this and that.
yeah.
And Pat's like, that's me. And then he was interested. Pat showed him pictures on his phone of this boat and all this stuff he makes and all that. And Richard was like, man, I like to have that done at my bar down there in Texas. I said, why don't you give it to him?
Yeah.
I said, just to have him talk about that on a daily basis on the show and that. I said, hey, you just give him the damn boat.
Advertising.
That's like I saw a thing. John Schneider was advertising. He bought this '69 Charger. Want to make the Dukes of Hazzard Relic. He's looking for shops to call and that. And I knew a big name was going to get it. But I even sent him an email and never got an answer. I said, man, if you bring it to a shop like mine, you pay for the late. I'll do it for you. And I never even got an answer.
I have a
Just to put his name on it because that kind of clout and
Yeah.
to make a shop like ours or any shop. That's like I told Pat, give him the damn boat.
at the spectacular last year that I did in November. I had a Dukes of Hazzard car there, the General Lee, and he's had that. He drives it everywhere. He's driven it down south. He's got so many signatures on it. It's Tim and oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm gonna forget his wife's name. That's terrible. But he brings that to all my shows, and that I've had, he was there, and it's so popular. People want photos.
Is that the one with the American flag on the roof?
No,
Because there's one Flushing with American flag on the
this
roof.
has got its traditional rebel flag all the way.
I think Counts Customs did that one.
Oh, okay.
Actually, that was the night we had dinner with them guys. Because the Fox invited us over for we had dinner with. It wasn't Danny. It was Ryan, Kevin, and
Horny Mike.
yeah, Horny Mike. I got
Yeah.
a picture over there with it.
Right on.
Oh, that's
So,
great.
but they had that General Lee there, but it had American flag on the
Yeah,
roof.
yeah. 'Cause
And I
that's
think
it.
they were part of the Allied Challenge, if I ain't mistaken.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
That group. It was a
We're getting back to shows. So what's on the agenda that, I've seen you guys at Frankenmuth. So that's usually a common one. Chrome and Ice is usually, and you had your own section at Chrome and Ice this year.
We did. They invited us to run a section of it, and we think it turned out pretty neat.
Yeah,
We had
you
a
had
really
some
good
awesome
time.
guys.
that was in the back tunnel, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I was through there.
Yeah,
Well, we
Rod,
were through there.
Rod, yeah, Rod was there with his
Yep,
Plymouth and
yep,
that,
Rod
and he was
Howard.
on the first show, or one of the first shows, second show actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's on the agenda for this, schedule?
Right
Do you know
now,
it right offhand?
we've only got a couple that are actually scheduled right now. We're gonna try to do the dust off for Back to the Bricks.
Okay, that's the 17th
Yep,
of May.
yep. We're not sure if we're gonna make it, but the 16th is also the Dead Pedal Dust Off
Yep.
down at Chesaning. Talked to them a lot, but we haven't
Yeah,
really
Justin.
committed to anything yet. But
I'll be up there
heard
for
good
that.
things about that show.
Actually, I have skateboard things that I'm going to do for the fundraiser.
Oh,
that
okay.
he gave me
Alright.
a few at Autorama.
Yeah.
And that actually, I'm going to see Dr. Rue, who's going to do one of the skateboards. I'm going to see him
That's awesome.
today or tomorrow on that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
and then I'm putting my spin on one of them. Haven't done painting in a while, and I got rid of all my airbrush stuff, but that was years and years and years
Yeah.
in the 70s.
Yeah.
Used to do T-shirts when it was cool.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
But
We're gonna have the Dead Pedal people on the radio show. I think it's next week. Is it next
Justin,
week? And then,
Justin Carlton and then
Okay.
Fanny Bruiser from
And
Vehicle
the-
City
yeah.
Dixons is doing
Nice.
the.
but that's an amazing story that
Yeah.
that people have about with the son and that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we're gonna we want to do a podcast with them
Oh
because
yeah,
we're not gonna have enough time to talk on the radio about that.
right.
But what they do for the the heart stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a
Children's
pretty amazing.
Hospital and all that.
That's an amazing story. I wouldn't even mind us getting involved with them.
And I got to
For
tell
the
you
kids.
that dust up. I went. I wasn't planning on going. I ended up. It's like, man, I'm gonna do the drive, and I went up to it, and I got to say, I was really impressed. I mean,
Mhm.
Justin did a great job and I want to say it was his first one. And when I showed up, he's like, "Wow, Randy, I can't believe you're here." And it's like, "Oh man, I wanted to see what it's about and support him in that." But and actually, when he had a Suburban, he won the best truck award at the Hustle and Muscle, had faster horses, and then he brought his Chevy, the
Mhm.
custom one that he had in Cavalcade Customs. He brought that to Swartz Creek last year and won best custom.
Oh, nice.
So Justin's got a few awards from the shows I've done in that, but they're good people. Him and his wife and that they do a really good job out there, and that and he gets good support, and that's why I said it's like, man, I'll do what I can. I'll get the skateboards done up a few of them to donate for the fundraising and all. And they have the pinup girls go around and display them, and they have people. It's like an auction. You bid on them and that. So it's very. Have you guys been out there before?
We haven't. We
No.
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to go, and
Got it.
we're really going to try this
Yeah,
year.
that's the 16th, and I think the 17th is it's dust. Dead Pedal Dust Off is the one, and then it's like
Yep.
Dust Them Off,
Yeah.
and it's like, wow, it's a dusty weekend type thing. Man.
That's like when we looked them up. I'd have never thought what the purpose of that was.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, just looking at it, you think it's just a car show thing, but I mean, their drive for that purpose is.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet them. I haven't met them yet.
And there's a few other people that do this out of state. I know John Wells with Torque Fest does it out in Iowa, and it's for Helping Hannah's Heart. I know that I had a good friend, Campbell Customs, Carp. He would raise money here and go there and donate money and all that, and then he got hit on his motorcycle and was killed, and they actually did a song about him and everything. But no, it's not a popular thing, but it's a good cause to do things like that, to get that car community together.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the community around here, and it's with what we're doing, it's getting bigger and bigger, and well known, and the group's getting bigger. This like with the cast iron cruisers. I mean, it's just getting bigger and bigger, and we're getting involved in so much stuff with everybody. It's nice. And maybe part of our car show that we do that once a month, we should do a
donation.
Maybe have them for these different, like with what they're doing with that, and there's just so many stuff we could give to.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
I mean, you got Toys for Tots we're involved with. I mean, there's this. We could do a different show. We could do a different, charity for it.
Yeah, and
there's
quite a few of the shows that do the Toys for Tots.
Yep.
And that.
Yeah, we're part of it. We've done quite a few that with Toys for Tots.
Got it.
We're gonna do the Back to the Bricks promo tour.
Oh,
We're
okay.
we drive the panel.
Okay, got
So
it.
we did it last year for the first year and had a great time.
Right on.
Yep. So we're gonna do that this year.
You're going to Cadillac this year?
Yes.
Get it.
Yep. We always do Frankenmuth because that's our hometown. That's where we both went
Yeah.
to high school and graduated and everything.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought it was up in Saginaw, but it's
Well, we're
actually-
just north of Frankenmuth,
Got
but
it.
our address is Saginaw.
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. So,
The
but
promo tour kickoff is right down the street.
yes.
Is it?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
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 I'll be speaking.
Oh,
Very
okay.
nice.
That's
My
cool.
buddy owns the place.
Oh,
that
that's
they're
cool.
having it. So I've kind of helped with getting that together.
And where's
That's
that at?
neat. That's neat.
We're over here at the what is that called? The Circus Park, Cloud
Yeah.
Circus
Oh,
Park.
yeah.
Yep.
It's right down the street.
Out of City Speedway used to have their banquets up there back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, my buddy Bob owns it now.
You mentioned that a while ago, but I do remember that. But
So I mean, Bob I know is willing. He's told me that. So if you guys want to throw car events or something, need a facility to do it at. Bob is a car guy himself, so he's a great guy. So if you guys want to do an event there or have a whatever.
you
know,
guys also
got it.
do the tune-up parties that
We
go
do.
around?
We do. Yeah, we
Excellent.
do quite a few of those. We like the drive-in and
Because I saw you at when I was crippled up with my broken ankle.
yeah, at the hub.
At the hub there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
You guys
started
are my
doing that.
salvation there, man. I couldn't do any more
We had
walking.
a chair and a
Yeah,
tent.
it's like the water came in. It's like I was wore out, man. It was like I need help, and then it was like a triage tent. You guys
Yeah,
fed
yeah.
for me anyway.
Yeah,
It's like help me, help me.
yeah, we need a tent. We always do. We're
Yeah.
fair-skinned.
Burn pretty easy.
We do.
I got this.
No, and going to those shows.
Except for my arm from mauling.
Yeah,
It
well,
has
man.
that too
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, exactly. Anything though planned after that? You know the.
Right now, no. We usually
You're
kind
supposed to. Yeah, we're gonna
wait
do a couple of the Shining
not-
Rust
We're
promotions
getting
shows.
there.
Okay, sorry, sorry, Cheryl.
There's some in the fall.
Yeah, right. No, all good.
No, we actually always try to set up for as many of years as we can. Some years are a little further away from
Yeah.
us.
Well, you were at the
Um,
spectacular, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, and we
What an
had,
awesome show.
yeah, that was a great show.
What an awesome
Yeah,
show. We had a
yeah.
great
Yeah,
time.
you did a
You know-
great job with that.
And I appreciate that. And I got to say, and I know Bill, you weren't there, but to see it, but we came together, and I was just like, wow, this is pretty cool. And I got to say, there's so many people that have come back to me. It's like, it was just like we were talking about doing the car show here. It's like it was just like a bunch of car people hanging out. There was nobody with egos, nobody with those, $500,000 cars or 100. It was everybody, had wrenched on them, and it's like that was the whole thing. It was, grassroots, built, not bought. That was my theme, and they were pretty much, I got to say, probably 80% of the people there I knew, personally, in that. But it was the thing of it's like, man, it was a great show because you go to somebody and talk about their rides, and it was like, oh, you got to check out my ride type thing. So, and I'm glad you guys were there. I really appreciate
we
that.
had a
We'll be at the
really
next
good
one.
time.
And
Right ahead, yeah.
the variety of cars that were there
Yes.
too was
Oh,
really nice.
And I turned away so many. And I got to say, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back in that, but all the submissions were coming to me. And I was like, yep, you're on the A list. Then there's a B list and a C list. And I didn't want to have it where it's like, 30 rat rods and 4 customs. So I did try and make it a balance in that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was all good. I appreciate you guys again being there.
It was fun.
Yeah, we're hoping to be there this year.
So we're talking about shows
Yep.
coming up in that.
Mhm.
And there was one that kind of got skipped over in that,
Yeah.
but it's a huge one in Midland. I know they'd also do it in Davisburg too. But
Yeah,
go ahead
yeah,
and tell us about
Yeah,
that.
we actually, because we sell vintage parts, we're going to actually set up the swap meet part for auto parts at the Midland Antique Festival.
Okay.
They have, they're actually starting to revive a lot of that. It's getting bigger again. It's not as big as it used to be, but it's getting bigger again.
Yep.
So we'll have parts out there for sale, and basically just swap stuff.
And what's the dates on that you'll be up there?
That is going to be May 30th and 31st, I want to say.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're going to do the Davisburg one too?
We do not. They don't really do the auto show and the auto parts there as much.
Yeah, you're right. It's
They stick with
smaller
the
grounds and all
antiques,
that.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
I remember back in the day, in the 70s, 80s, somewhere around there. Oh, no, it had to be 70s.
Mhm.
But going out there and, gosh, I can't remember what I bought. I don't know if it was a set of headers or what. And it was like I had to carry them all the way. It's like, man, so the next time I went out, I took a wagon with me.
There you go.
It's like,
Yep.
it was one of those metal wagons.
Yep. And they
Can't-
have porters now too that'll help
Oh,
you
wow.
take stuff
Okay.
out. Yep, on a golf
Yeah.
cart and all
We
that.
keep 1, 2, 3, 4 hand carts with us.
Yes.
So if anybody does buy anything from us, they can borrow our
Yep.
hand cart.
Yep.
With the Emily City show that I'm doing, it's a 2-day show. We are going to have a swap meet there. Maybe we'll talk about that after we get done with this. But Pickles Taxi, he was the guy he's a friend of mine, and he ended up doing the shuttle service at the Chrome and Ice and that,
Yes.
but I've
Yeah.
had him at a few events. He's part of the Just Hearse Around
Oh,
Hearse
good.
Club and all that. So I got to know him. We become friends, and I've had him at a few events and that. But he's going to be at the Emily City Show. So if somebody has bought something, he's going to shuttle people in from the parking lot. So if they need to, can't walk or it's long ways or carrying a bunch of stuff, he'll shuttle them to the gates and that. But if somebody buys something, he'll throw it in his golf cart and take it out to their vehicle and that. So,
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
but yeah, Pickles Taxi Service, and he's an awesome guy. He's big-hearted, and it's him and his girlfriend and a few others that help him out doing the golf carts and all that. But he was out there at Chrome and Ice in the cold, shuttling people around, and that which was absolutely awesome. It's a good deal to have that kind of service. I mean,
Yes.
you're talking about hand carts, and you still got to do the walk and throw in some rain and that, and it's like, or the rain the night before, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, geez, this is a lot of fun. So, are you guys coordinating the swap meet? Is it like
No,
okay,
we're
you're
just one of the participants.
got it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then you said, Davisburg. I don't think they do swap meet over there. I mean, I know they do the antique sales and all
Yes.
that. That's big. I've
I
went over
think they
there.
just do the car show and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Because I went over there and I've seen a few of the friends of mine used to have vintage uniques, vintage industrial uniques, and they had a booth set up out there, and it was a little bit of everything, but it wasn't car show. And it wasn't car parts, but it was things made, lamps made out of car
There you
parts
go.
and that. Those kind of
Yep.
things. That's what you should do with your extra parts and then start getting into that.
He's made a few little things here and
I
there.
do.
Oh, okay.
I make jack-o'-lanterns out of fuel cans, cut them
Oh,
with
yeah,
plasma
yeah.
cutter.
Cool.
Yeah, those are popular.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
really
popular.
We can't keep them.
No.
As soon as
No.
I get some old gas cans in, cut them, they're gone.
Yeah,
Yep.
propane tanks and
Yep.
those kind of things.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen it, and it is. It's so popular. So you have a plasma cutter, I think. Yeah, because that's the only really. I mean, I've seen people do it with a die grinder, but it's like that's a lot of noise and a lot of
Yeah,
and it's like let
yeah.
me get a few wheels on there, But,
This segment of Classic Cars and Guitars is brought to you by Hamilton's Excavating, offering affordable and professional excavation services such as septic system installation and repair, grade work, drainage solutions, driveway installation, landscaping, land clearing, and much more, serving Genesee, Saginaw, and surrounding counties. Call them at 810-293-7946.
So moving forward on, we were kind of talking, you guys say that you're in the part sales. What is it? You like get cars and chop up the pieces that are good and stuff and kind of like put them online? Is it an online store? Or?
Yeah, we have a website. We sell on eBay. We have a Facebook page, Instagram. We also have a YouTube channel where we put videos out there, shorts, stuff like that. But with the website, I try to put out vintage parts. So any kind of vehicle that he gets where he's not going to use the parts from, say, the 53 he's working on, if he's not going to use every part, we'll get it back out there so it's not going to a scrapyard.
I feel kind of bad. I wish I'd have met you guys a little bit earlier because I've had this Model A
Oh no,
sitting
not
out
a
here.
Model A. That's
Well,
your favorite.
Model A's, Model T's.
I've had it sitting here for what, Katie, 2 years? And some guy just drove by and whipped in the parking lot and said, "What are you doing with that?" Because it was T-boned.
oh, okay.
I bought it had a rebuilt engine in it, and I was building one for a guy, and we plucked the engine out of it to put in a 31 Model A pickup.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy just whipped in here, and I'm like, I don't know, make us an offer on the thing, and what did we sell for? $1,200, I think.
I don't know. That's in our budget.
They bought it from
Because we're
Copart.
cheap.
I hate those stories.
Yeah.
He does.
It's in there 2 years.
Especially when it doesn't end up in his garage.
Because he's pulled in here, he's like, it's still here. He hasn't picked it up yet. He's like, what's with that car? I'm like, well, I bought it for parts. I gotta have it. I'm like, okay. He goes, what are you doing with it? I said, I was kind of thinking about cutting the side of it off and hanging it on my wall.
And
I mean,
I
it's
hate
smashed.
those stories too, right?
This is
Oh, it's smashed.
exactly
Okay.
the type of thing that we want to hear because this is exactly what we look for.
Yep.
Exactly
Yeah, I gotta tell
that
you.
story.
And what was it? When did the kid come up here? 2 days ago? Kid Lightning, I went down and bought that.
Yeah.
My buddy down the street does my paint work for me. He had a 59 Apache, just a cab and the front of the truck sitting there because he took all the rest of it off for a customer. The roof was gone. And my buddy was looking for a, because we play music and stuff, he wanted something for his stage. Because he does it like automotive themed and that, because it's,
That's cool.
it's kind of like, like blue collar music, the blues and that. So he wanted it for a drum riser. And I was just like, Phil, you want to sell that truck? I know it's been sitting there a long time. He goes, yeah, $200. I tell him come get it. So he shot up here and got it. And it's probably a lot of stuff on a guy like you to use.
Mhm.
because it still had all the badge. The hood was very nice. The one door was real nice, but I do run into this stuff, and now that we'll have to exchange numbers and that for sure. Because now I feel bad because I know that always.
Don't feel bad. It happens.
That sad thing is the frame on it's still good, but I'm not gonna do. I just bought it for the engine. I couldn't believe we even ran across it.
Well, you guys do a lot of big variety. Because I've seen you had the '57 Chevy, and then you had the Dirty Rat, or what was it?
Dirty Rat was a 47 Chevy style line. They put a big block 454 in it.
Yeah.
Pro streeted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you did one with a '57 Chevy, made a 4-door into a 2-door.
Yep.
Did a 4-door to the 2-door.
See, I pay attention to you guys.
Yeah.
I follow you, man.
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate that.
No,
Yeah, we've done a
I'm pretty
lot.
impressed.
Yeah.
We went back and we had a customer ask us, how many cars have you guys done? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
We went back and counted. This was,
We stopped at 50.
yeah,
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, so that's how many we've gotten back on the road,
And you
and
get to
I'm
do it
sure
together.
we missed some.
yeah.
We both enjoy. I think she enjoys it sometimes more than I do. I get a little frustrated sometimes.
Well, what was it? That one creation I saw you guys? It was at McDonald's in Frankenmuth there, and you were giving it to your dad. Was it the one that was
Well,
built out of wood?
so
The Woody,
that-
I guess.
It's
That's a-
mine.
Okay.
And
That's
it's
a neat story.
Yeah, it's a 1923 Ford Woody.
Okay.
My father built it when I was a little girl.
Got
And he
I knew there was a connection
Yep,
to something.
he started it in the late 60s, early 70s, and yes, I just dated myself. But he built it from the ground up. He's an engineer, so he built it from the ground up.
All hand built except for the cowl.
Yeah.
The cowl came
Got
from
it.
the
Cowl
23 Ford.
was basically what his vision came from.
Wow.
He had it on a rear engine Corvair.
Oh, okay.
And so over the years, parts came off, things,
Wore out,
yeah, stuff like that.
deteriorated.
So he gave me the wood body, and he's an upholsterer as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for several years, his business was upholstery. He did upholstery, and he did it for all the people in the car club. We came from Fort Wayne, Indiana, so the Fort Wayne Street Rod Association, he actually started that with a buddy of his.
Oh, wow.
And he actually
Very
started
cool.
the Muddy River Run.
Got it. Awesome. Nice.
So like I said, I came up in a street riding family. So he dismantled the Woody over the years and gave the body and all the original upholstery to us. And for my 50th birthday, a few years ago.
You mean your 30th birthday?
Yeah,
You got that
yeah,
wrong.
that
The 30th birthday.
He decided to surprise me and retrofitted it onto a all new Speedway chassis,
Nice.
everything. So now and then he surprised me for my birthday with it. Running, driving, it's,
Little 283 tri-power of a 57 Chevy.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Now, do you still have it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys say
that's gonna stay
Yeah.
probably forever.
Yeah,
That'll
sentimental
probably
and
never-
yeah. But I do
Yeah.
remember that being up there. You're like, yeah, this is, and you were telling me the story.
And
about
we
it. It's like,
didn't tell
wow.
my father, and when they showed up for the Auto Fest in Frankenmuth that one year, I drove it up, parked it, and
Oh, that was it. You were going to give it or show him that.
Yeah,
I saw
show
you
it
guys.
to
You were
him.
going to show it
Yeah,
to him at
and-
Frankenmuth, right?
And my dad's a
That's
big
right.
man. He's 6'5", and he just got a tear in his eye, and
Wow,
because he
awesome.
hadn't seen the car on the road since the 70s.
Oh, wow.
And
She had
now,
no idea we were working
No,
on it. So
had no
she had
idea.
no idea what I was
Had
working on.
So
How'd you hide that?
yeah,
That
I
was
gonna-
tough.
Yeah, how would you do
A
that?
it
tarp.
was in the middle of winter, and I tried not to
She
go to the
doesn't go
garage
out
in
when
the
it's
winter.
Okay, and not throw a big old tarp over it.
Tarp
That's what I
Yeah.
did.
Tear the body
I
out.
was just
Okay,
thinking,
you work over
you
there.
work together in the same garage. How'd you hide that?
Yeah. How did I figure out? She does all the parts ordering too.
Huh?
And that was a lot of fun.
Oh, wow.
I'm working on this, not this, and she had no idea. I don't think.
No, I didn't. I had no clue.
I told her I was working on a T pickup truck.
Nice.
Yeah.
And being that vehicle, and again, I know this little backstory. You had that at Autorama Extreme,
I did.
and you had
yeah.
Rana come down and do a whole story on
Yep,
that because I
yep.
stay in contact with her.
Yep.
And that,
yep.
but she goes around to all the big rod shows and all that. And she's Australian. She's absolutely awesome, knows a lot, and that goes to custom shops and that. But she
Mhm.
stopped at your car there,
Yeah.
that one,
Yep.
and did a whole thing because she was pretty impressed. That was
Yeah.
hand built and all that.
Was,
So
that was neat too.
Look at-
Rana's radar.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
neat.
Rana's radar. That's
Yeah.
it. She's on YouTube as well.
Yeah, and she was actually on stage giving out an award
Yeah, I saw that.
in the basement
Yep.
when we were up there, and she saw us and she started crying and giving me a
Oh
hug.
wow!
And
Oh, that's
everything.
awesome. She remembered that.
Yep.
That's very cool. Because I think her award was made by, wasn't it Voodoo Larry that did her award?
No, she actually had something made herself.
Oh,
She had
okay.
like a printer, like a laser printer or
Okay.
CNC or
So I
something
thought it
like
was maybe
that.
Voodoo Larry said, "Hey, I'll make an award in that." But I think that might have been her pick. Maybe I'm getting that confused.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd have to go back and watch. But
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's again just awesome histoy of that. You built that and kept it, and
Yeah.
for your 30th birthday, you got that, and your dad got to see it and all that. That's absolutely awesome.
See, now that we're doing this show, meeting people like you and like the guy that just left here that does paint and body work, we're doing stuff together now. Like we just purchased a plasma table, and like when I was down there looking in the basement at Autorama, I could see the stuff that people, stuff on the side of the cars and these plates and all that. If you guys need to get into that stuff, I mean, it's supposed to be getting hooked up actually tonight. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow, you have
That's
it here already?
exciting.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Oh,
awesome.
That's cool.
So
Yeah.
if you need something done, we could
Yeah.
probably help you out and
Yeah.
work together, man. So that's like I say, we're just like a big community. So, but as far as on your parts net that you sell net, maybe tell people, you got like a website that they can go
it's
to, or
actually ratrodrelics.com. You can find us there. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, all under Rat Rod Relics. eBay is going to be Rat Rod Relics LLC. That's pretty much all Rat Rod Relics.
is there like a phone number?
Yeah, you can reach us at 989-751-7604.
Okay.
Email?
You can email us at several emails.
Craig at ratrodrelics.com
Yep,
or Sheryl
Sheryl.
with an S.
SHERYL.
correct.
At
At
ratrodrelics.com.
ratrodrelics.com. We have sales at Rat Rod Relics. We have info. We have Rat Rods at ratrodrelics.com. We got a lot of ways to get a hold of us.
Right.
You're paying a lot.com.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
No, that's absolutely awesome.
Mhm.
And do you get a lot of out of state?
We do. We actually
inquiries?
we had a customer yesterday from Colorado that's possibly
Wow.
interested in the car we have for sale now, the 28
Got it.
Model A. We've sold things,
Wisconsin, we built a 54 Chevy Bel Air for a gentleman in Wisconsin.
sold several cars on the East Coast.
So your credibility is,
Pennsylvania,
again, that's showing that credibility that people like your work and what you do, and it appeals. Besides the local Southeast Michigan or mid Michigan on down.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely awesome.
Mhm.
That's nice.
Met some awesome people there.
Yeah.
Doing what we do.
Yes.
Well, and then
Awesome.
again, it is that car community. I mean, we're
Yes.
talking about doing the car show here. It's I don't know. I was involved with music at one time, and I got to say, there's egos at times. With music. I know you've been involved with music and that. But with the car thing, it's like, man, you need a set of tires, man. I got a set. I'll give them to you. Just don't worry about it. Whatever. It's always that.
I'm sitting there thinking about what I can clean out of my shed right now.
Yeah.
And we now
I got a paddle truck.
we now say that we are with our people now. Now
Yeah.
that we're doing this full time, we are with our people.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's just what we say.
And
now.
word of mouth is the best advertising. I mean, this is
Yes.
great, and that
Yes.
because people get to see it, more exposure in that. But
Yeah.
again, from me knowing, her seeing your panel truck, that was the first time I saw it. Frankenmuth, I think it was parked, and it was like, man, that's a cool truck in that.
Thank
And
you.
didn't even know you guys, but
Yeah.
it slowly fell into where I got to know you and that.
Yeah, we bought that panel truck in September of 1994.
Oh wow.
That was a month after we got married.
Mhm.
Nice wedding gift.
Bought it
It was.
in pieces and
Oh, wow, really?
Kalamazoo Street Rod Nationals.
Street Rod Nationals.
Oh yeah, okay.
It was at the swap meet. It was a body and the original frame sitting off the
Yep.
side.
Yeah. So what's on it? I mean, what's chassis underneath it now? No.
89 S10 story behind that.
Oh.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always
Okay.
is.
Uh-oh.
That was my dad's truck.
The
Oh, wow.
The S10.
Got it.
Yep. So we retrofitted it, put it on the S10, and we drive it all around the country.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
it everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I say, you're doing the promo tour
Yep.
for Back to the Bricks, and that's
Mhm.
up to Cadillac and all around the back roads. And I think that's an awesome thing to do, and I'd love to do it, but I don't have enough pop bottles to take back to be able to do it. That's the thing.
It,
I
it
just don't
costs
have
a little
time.
bit, but Back to the Bricks is a good organization. We've met a lot of good people through there.
Yeah.
We've
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
For me, I can't do it this year.
We have a good time, and you can drop in for one or two shows. You don't have to go the whole thing.
Right.
Yep. And next year for us, we've got some big things planned, so you'll have to stay tuned.
Oh,
Yeah, next year's
Next year's
going
gonna
to be a big year for us.
Yeah.
You're buying a building.
No. No. He
You
just
wanna buy
got
a
heat in the
building?
garage, so
Oh,
I
no,
doubt
I
very
really-
much
I
to buy
really
a
don't.
building.
I really don't. I want room, but I don't want another
Want a
facility.
turnkey shop?
No,
Wait a minute. Cheryl just said you just got heat in the
Yes.
garage.
This
Yes.
year,
So,
this year, this
so
winter.
in the
This winter.
winters, no wonder you didn't want to
That's
go
why
out
I
to
didn't
the
go to the
garage. Oh my
That's how you hit it.
God.
Now we know how you hit it,
And,
for
and
sure.
Oh my gosh.
you want a really good laugh? I'll tell you what I'm heating with. An old potbelly stove. The military used them in tents,
Mhm.
in the old tents out in the field.
Wow.
It's a stove that you can burn diesel, you can burn gasoline, you can burn
pellets,
wood,
all that,
yeah,
yeah.
you can burn
Whatever,
anything.
yeah.
Boy, that baby
Well,
killed
how big's your shop or the garage?
The shop up front is 24 by 40, and the
Oh.
one out back's 30 by.
Oh, okay. So you got a
3 by 40.
good
30
sized
by
shop.
40.
When I lived in Ortonville, I had a 32 by 40, and I had a big wood burner in there. And man, I could go out, start a fire, go in for about a half an hour, make coffee, and then go back out, and it was t-shirt
Yep.
weather in there. It just
Yeah.
had to breathe a little bit of the exhaust, or not exhaust, but the wood fumes.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I picked a perfect time to get a diesel burner with the prices of diesel going through.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And you
I
know,
do waste oil here.
and I don't even want to get into the whole thing, gas prices, but in where I live, it's $3.99, and when I was coming here, I just saw it for $3.44, and it's like, how can it be 50-cent difference in that just a few
I'll
miles
just go
away?
from here to Sports Creek.
Yeah.
This episode of Classic Cars and Guitars is brought to you by Clio Spare Room. Clio Spare Room has the extra space that you don't. Located at the corner of Dort and Saginaw Road in Clio, we have the latest and greatest security software and cameras that will make you feel your belongings are in good hands. Call 810-732-8900 or find them on Facebook.
So we're out here now, Phil. They brought their shop ride, and tell us about it, man. It's I know it's a Dodge sitting on a different chassis as you described in there. I didn't realize it was a Dodge though.
It's a 1948 Dodge panel delivery. We'll go with the whole story. The story is we bought it back in September of 1994, which is a month after we got married. Bought it at the Kalamazoo Street Rod Nationals in their swap meet, and it was in pieces. Shiny metal, bare metal.
It beckoned us from
Yeah,
across the way.
We saw it from afar.
Like glowing.
It
right,
was.
yeah,
It
right.
was.
The front
Okay.
clip wasn't on it. It had the original chassis under it.
Yeah.
We brought it home. Cheryl's dad came over, helped us work on it to get it going for the first time. Helped us French in some 63 Beetle taillights in
Okay.
it. Helped us get the drivetrain and everything going. So when we originally built it,
Yep.
I had a 73 Nova SS. It had a 400 Chevy in it. Pulled the motor out of it and put it in this just to get it on the road.
Yep.
And that was probably, 95, 96, a couple years.
Yep.
That was the first time we built it. Took it to the Frankenmuth Car Show that year. And
We actually won an award that they created specifically for us, but unfortunately somebody had to showboat on the way home.
it was the best under construction. We found out afterwards, of course, they had to
Okay.
explain
Yeah.
it to us. But
Yep.
best under construction. I'm on the way home. I think it was Friday night after the show.
Saturday. Yep.
Saturday night after the show. I'm like, hold on.
Yep. Hold
We
on.
got to test this out.
Oh boy.
Stopped in the middle of the road. We lived in Bridgeport then.
Yep.
Stopped in the middle of the road. Stepped on the gas. Ripped the rear end right out of it.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
jump.
Now you had the original chassis
Yeah.
under that. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
The only work we didn't do to it. That's the
The
only thing.
only
So
thing,
the
yeah.
rear end goes out under it. And it's like boom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now call the rollback and
That's exactly
get it
what
home
happened.
and
Yep. Got it
Oh
home.
my
I love
gosh.
the stance
We're
of it.
only about a mile from home, but found
Still.
out we won an award, but couldn't get the truck back to win the award.
Oh my
so they
gosh,
didn't
on
even
Sunday
give it
to
away.
present it. Yeah,
Yep,
oh my
they
gosh.
didn't even give it away.
So you were award winners back then in the 90s. Look at that, man.
The stance on this is perfect, and the tires fitted. I mean,
Thank you very
definitely
much.
looks
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
it's now. Well,
I love the stripe on the green.
I was going to ask who did the pinstripe. Go ahead. You were going to say something.
the second time we built it, this is the third time. Second
Oh.
time we
Yep.
built it, had the 400 Chevy in it,
Yep.
put gear drive in it. Actually built it, went through the motor, built it, made it
Yep.
a little bit stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Pro streeted it.
Yeah,
We had
see
big-
that?
Big, they were 31 by 19 and a half wide.
Yep.
Pro
Yep.
Street.
Grove
Oh,
Street.
Did that
Yep.
when we lived out in in Detroit area
Yeah, the
for a while.
Taylor.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
area.
downriver.
That
Yep.
was in '99.
Yep. hmm
Then after that, we came back home.
Moved back here in 2005.
Yep, in '05, then '06, I believe, we built this. So it's been like this for 20 years.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Dependable. But,
Yep.
but now you
Yep.
said you have a different chassis under there.
Yeah.
It's,
Yep.
We got a 1989 S10 chassis that was actually my dad's truck that he gave us that year.
Yeah, it was in 2005,
Wow.
2006.
Yep. So
Now, did you do that so you could drive it anywhere?
Yes.
Was that the point of it?
Yes.
Yep.
reliability
Yep.
and that.
Yep.
Yep.
And what's the power plant? Uh-oh.
Everybody laughs when I say it, but
The 4.3?
I wish. It's a 2.5 Iron Duke 5-speed.
Oh.
So it's got a little 4-banger in it.
Oh my gosh. But
Yeah.
that's great. Gas and
It's
just, it's a shop
fantastic.
truck.
What do you got for a rear end?
We look so everything
The
underneath
whole
it's
thing
stock
is
S10.
S10.
Everything.
Wait, now going with the
Body is
4-cylinder,
on.
was that because it's like, okay, there's no way that'll break before that'll break, right?
I didn't look at it that way.
Right. It's like, well, man, I hit it again. And
Yeah. Hills are a problem, but we eventually get there.
yeah.
But we have great gas mileage.
Did you
Yeah.
pull the trailer with this?
We have not pulled a
No.
trailer with us. I don't think it's
No.
out to be.
No.
It's a little 2.5.
No.
We've loaded it down. We've been
And so you put probably everything in
all
the
that
Yeah,
race with
we've been around the country with it. We went out to Missouri for one of the Good Guys shows.
Oh, wow.
We've been to
Okay.
Indianapolis,
Indy,
Columbus.
We used to go to the Louisville Street Rod Nationals every year.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep, in it, just driving it. We do frog follies.
That's
I mean,
awesome when you can get it and go just,
Yes.
you know. You got air conditioning?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
For luxury cars.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, right. I like that.
Heat and air.
You got the windows to roll down. There you go. There's your
It does
air
that.
and it's conditioned.
It does have power windows in it.
It does.
Power door lock.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I like your shifter knob. What is that? It
That-
looks like it's a
another
hood
hood
ornament.
ornament.
It is.
It is a hood ornament.
is.
It's a matching one. A Ram, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And the windshield is okay. So I was gonna say it doesn't have
Does
the.
that one light up?
No.
And the flame pinstriping we had done when we went to the Indies, the Indy Good Guy show. Boy, it's been years now.
20. Be 2007.
Something like
You
that.
had it done there.
Yes.
Yeah, there was
Got
a gentleman named Killer D. He
Okay.
still pinstripes. We just saw him again at Frog Follies this last year.
Oh, right on.
And he saw it and he's like, I remember doing this. And he did that for us. And then a few years later, he did all the flames on the front and sides. And then a few years later, we were at Frogs and he did the side for us to kind of bring
Did
our
he do
business
the
in.
the logo here too? The Rat
Yep.
Rod Relics.
Mhm.
Because that looks awesome.
Yep.
I mean, it fits.
Yep.
I mean, everything looks right, you know.
And even the highlight of green on the ribs.
Now, this kind of rat rod I could do.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about. I'm into this one.
And then the seats my dad reupholstered for us.
I was going to ask when you said he does upholstery, does he
Yep.
still do it?
And that's the original upholstery from when he did it, when we redid it back in 2005, 2006.
86 Riviera seats.
Got it.
Power.
Wow. So it does have some luxury things to it.
Very,
Very little.
Very little.
See, I would need the power seat though to get it all the way up so I can reach pedals. You know? But no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And what year again is the Dodge?
48.
48.
1948.
And
I love it.
And when you got it, it had the visor. There was like,
No.
oh, okay,
We
so-
ran
It's not for
into
this
a
truck.
gentleman through Back to the Bricks again.
okay,
That we've
Awesome.
become very friendly with. Liz,
Awesome guy.
right on.
Liz,
Is that like an old Buick or something visor?
That's a serious visor, by the way.
It's
It
a
is,
It's a
it
Fulton, so it can be used for.
Mhm,
It's aftermarket. It can be used for multiple
it's-
vehicles.
mhm.
'Cause it extends in the center.
Man, I
You get-
saw something on my shop there. I think you might.
if
maybe
it-
you
if
could
it's
use
a
it.
visor, it's sold.
Yeah.
I might have one of them too. I got to go look.
I'll take it.
So that doesn't give you a lot of visual there.
No,
I mean,
but
you
that's
gotta.
why you have the viewfinder on the dash.
So you
The
can
little
see
prism,
stoplights.
so you can
See
see
the
the
prism.
stoplights.
Oh, God.
Otherwise,
So-
you cannot see a stoplight.
And we'll
Yeah.
do a fancy plug here. That was from Speedway Motors. We support them a lot too.
Yeah, no, Speedway, I used to get stuff from them, but now everything's starting to go up, and that. But so yeah, to pulling up to a light, it'd probably be like, whoa,
Yes.
can't see that. And
Yep.
it's like, watch out for the black truck and no wipers. So you got Ranex.
Yes.
Do you
Yeah.
got fobs for the doors?
I did. The batteries went out. I couldn't replace them.
Yeah.
It's time to replace the poppers.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
I got a hidden spot on the outside where you hit it and it pops both doors.
Yeah.
So what's inside? Okay, you want to get some pictures inside?
It's a rat.
Oh, I can see. I think it's cool as hell.
Obviously, see the seat belts and the green is a
Yep.
nice touch.
Was that a bed in the back or is that just padding?
Wood bed, custom wood bed.
Padding over top for when we travel, throwing our luggage and stuff in the back.
Yeah,
it's,
that-
it's all
Oh, tubs
back.
and
Yeah,
things
those
like that.
pieces,
I'll climb back
those
there. if you want.
pieces come out, and then
Does the back door open too?
Yeah, this would be a
See,
perfect
to me, this isn't
so
a
these
rat
pieces
rod. To
come
me,
out.
this is
and
something
we
I
got
would
wood
build for
floor
a shop
underneath.
truck for me.
shop truck.
the way to
That's
the back.
exactly it. And I've even said I've been looking for a panel for the Shiny Rust when I'm not doing a show. Like if it was to come here to your show, to bring it here, and that way I could take swag or whatever.
He'll
I'm
crawl
building a
back and
55
open the
F100
doors
right now.
back.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were saying that. You even got air. What do they call them?
Oh,
Air fresheners.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I got one.
Dakota digital gauges in it.
Oh,
This thing
okay.
is cool as hell.
Yep, this is the wood floor in back.
Oh wow, nice.
It's covered up for when we travel, throw our luggage or whatever in the back. But
You see how much he had to.
that's channeled that far over the S10 frames right here.
Ah, okay. And that's pretty cool with the gauges because you have them looking like they're kind of old school when it's not on.
Yeah, those are the original bezels, and we sell
Okay.
them in the Dakota Digital, and they put all the digital in there for you.
Got
I
it.
see a place to put a sticker.
Yeah. Did I give you any of my
You looking
stickers?
for
Well,
your
you gotta
stickers?
look.
They're in there.
Oh yeah, I see the wolf and hold on, I'm still scanning.
I got to give you
Oh
one
yeah,
now.
yeah. Okay,
And then
cool.
there's some in here too. I
This
think
is
he
cool
put
as hell.
some right up
Thank
in
you.
here
I
somewhere.
appreciate
So there's
that.
one over there by his door.
Oh, you know what? I got to get you spectacular stickers.
Oh, okay.
I had them, and I was so
I
He
love
spun
it.
around
just
then.
did all this.
Oh, okay.
So he's
Just for today.
no,
I know,
but
okay.
a couple.
And you drive this
weeks
all
ago.
over the country.
And I'll get you a couple of spectacular stickers
Yeah.
too. 'Cause I had them there. I wanted to
Like
get to all the
Cheryl said,
participants,
it's a little slow going
I didn't have
uphill when
time.
we're loading
I mean,
down with all our luggage
I didn't
and
think of
everything.
it.
But
And then after
How's it
packing
do on
everything
fuel?
up, so,
75 mile an hour.
Just like the S10 would?
Yeah, we were getting for a while there. We're getting about 31, 32 miles a gallon.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
dropped a little bit, because we're getting some more miles on it. But
Yeah.
we're probably still doing 28, 29 miles a gallon.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
What a good idea. I mean,
Yep.
one way to make one where you can drive it everywhere.
Right.
I love it.
And like I said, we did this back in 06.
Yeah.
So it's been on.
Does it get hot inside? I mean, is it bad? I see
At
you got the
first,
mat.
but he put the lizard skin, and then he also put the insulation. So no, it really doesn't.
Ah,
I had just lizard skin up in there, the cooling and the sound deadener, the spray, and it worked really well, but it still echoed in there, going down the highway.
oh yeah, yep.
But now I put the
deadener,
Mhm.
That
it
stuff really works.
helps. Yes.
Really
and it actually
works.
looks cool. It fits.
Yeah, I just stickered it up this winter.
Yeah, that's what Cheryl was just saying. And now that I do see, you got another one up front there. So okay.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part. Cheryl's dad helped us do this.
The French end.
Yeah.
Back when we bought it and had it in the early 90s.
And that's pretty creative to think. It's like, hey, I want to use Volkswagen taillights because usually it's the 59 Cadillac taillights that everybody puts on there.
We had these sitting on a shelf, and we're man, what kind of? We're thinking Cadillac.
Oh yeah,
Like,
okay.
Strips.
Man, everybody does that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cadillac
Yeah.
taillights would look cool up
It
there.
fits it just right.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just took the
The
outside
contour of the body, everything.
took the outside housing that they mount in, flipped it around backwards, cut the hole, and welded them in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, it fits the truck perfect.
Yeah, exactly. You would never know that was Volkswagen unless you're probably a Volkswagen guy or girl.
Yep, these are LED. Headlights are LED. Turn signals up front are all LED. So they're nice and bright.
Good job, man. You
Yeah,
guys are
love
awesome,
it.
man.
Thank you.
Thank
We-
you.
Yeah, I mean,
from-
thank you guys for coming out and doing this with us.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks for having us.
I mean, it's good to meet more people to make our community bigger.
Yep.
And I'm sure we'll do stuff together.
Yeah, and again, thank you for your service, and thank you to all the veterans and active military personnel, because without them, wouldn't be able to do what we're doing here in this freedom of the United
Yeah, and I'll
States.
show you around before you leave because if you can get rid of a couple things for me.
Why they got the truck here? Might be loading it up.
Yeah.
You know.
Pump up the air shocks, huh?
Oh, I was say I got a couple of tires I need to get rid of.
No, and again,
I
I've
go
known
through some stuff.
I've known you guys kind of from the beginning, just getting to know you more and more, in that, and it seems like you end up in a lot of the same places, and I've seen your growth, and it's been absolutely awesome. But again, it's your credibility that just your talent, and just making it work. Husband and wife team, I can't. I mean, I know there's some that work in the shop together, but you guys turned it into a business. That's awesome.
Very nice.
I can't believe
And again, thank you guys for coming out.
Yes,
Thank you very much for having us.
perfect day too.
Yeah.
We'd like to give a special thanks to our friends at Rat Rod Relics for coming by the shop today and allowing us to record a special episode with them. Thank you very much.